Okay, so maybe this team's thing. They build a bit of a lead and then give you a little bit of a heart attack thinking, oh boy, here we go again. But now, 2 weeks in a row, they've built the lead and they've hung on to the lead. Unlike some Cleveland teams in the past, we feel like, if they were even able to build a lead, and if it started to slip away, it was full blown going to be all the way gone. Does not seem to be the deal with this team. They did miss Chubb today. But late in the game, Dearness got him a big run. He didn't have much of a day. Him and Hunt both, they were just chipping away, a couple yards here, a couple yards there. Running game wasn't really working. They were forced to pass. Indianapolis came in with a good running defense. Obviously, now Cleveland's built the reputation that they're a running team, and they were able to adjust. Although late in the game, Hunt did start to break the runs. They went from 2 and 3 yards to 5 to 7 yards. And Dearness on a big play. I think it was 3rd and 7, or I think it was 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, late in the game, 3rd and 9. They had just thrown an incomplete pass to stop the clock, did not force the Colts to call a timeout. So the next play, they run it, thinking best case scenario, at least maybe we're going to run down to what? It was maybe the 2-minute warning or force the Colts to call another timeout. But Dearness ran it for a first down, and it was a nice, nifty run. They perhaps could have gotten him before the first down. Then he blew on by. He's got some speed, coming in a little bit fresh, hasn't had a ton of carries. So that was the big play. I don't know if there was an offensive player of the game. Odell had another decent game. Hooper, 5 catches. Baker, unfortunately, 2 interceptions after starting the game well. Touchdown pass to Higgins. Nice touchdown pass to Kareem Hunt, where he had to buy a little bit of time. Myles Garrett for the defense, of course. Harrison had a big pick 6. Redwine intercepted a ball, but maybe one of the biggest plays of the day when it was 27-20. Indianapolis perhaps maybe going to march a comeback. Myles Garrett forces Phillip Rivers to throw the ball away from the end zone. Kind of resulted in a intentional grounding, safety, making it 29-20, which was nice. A little bit of a pad there. At least it was more than one score. I mean, in a horrible world, the Colts could have scored a touchdown, got a 2-point conversion, and taken the lead. But at 27-20, that safety made it 29-20, which was nice because Indy did tack on a field goal. It's 29-23 there for a minute. But then Cleveland finishing the job. They had the ball there. It seemed like after the Dearness Johnson run, they were not able to work out another first down. But what they were able to do was kick a game-clinching field goal. Parkey hitting a 40-something yarder. 32-23 was the final. And that was after almost blowing a 17-point lead. It was 27-10. Harrison's pick 6 made it 27-10. And then right after that, Indianapolis returns the kickoff. It was 27-17. It was like, oh boy. But, and Higgins coming back. Njoku was back today, had a catch. But Higgins, out of nowhere, scored a touchdown, had a couple of more catches. And then Redwine, with all the damage that's been done at safety to injuries, I kind of wondered whatever happened to Redwine. And then, boom, there he was. Jarvis Landry, I hate to mention it because he had a hell of a catch early in the game. Did the old reach around to make a catch. But then late in the game, including one on a 3rd down, he just dropped them. 2 possessions in a row. Landry with absolutely horrible drops. And that's when the game was still kind of like, things were a little iffy. I was even concerned maybe a hand injury or something. And then find out on the ride home from Columbus that Baker Mayfield, a rib injury, had to be suffered on that play where, he had already gotten rid of the ball. Okay, one Colt had a hand on him and kind of followed through and tackled him. And then I believe it was Buckner. Just dove in there, hit him with all his body weight. Possible rib injury, going for x-rays for Baker. Hunt had to come off the field once or twice. Looked like maybe a little tightness, perhaps a cramp. But it's the first time he's played a full game in a while. So, the Colts hung strong. The Colts defense did look good. They were stopping the run there early. Luckily, the Browns just kept at it. And finally, late in the game, they started breaking some. Offensive line played great again today. Vernon, no puking on the sideline. He had an offsides that was iffy. For most of the day, the Browns were clean. Not a lot of bad penalties. There was a couple of costly penalties for the Colts. Rivers with that bad the decision to throw the ball away. I don't know what was up with that. The pick 6 was a bad day. Rivers looking old. Colts defense looking strong though, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes. If you're a Colts fan, you're watching this. Boom. Thanks for tuning in. Probably Andrew. And thanks to all the Browns fans that have been tuning in this year. Seems like you guys are digging the video, so I'll keep it up, man. Last week, between Browns and Cowboys fans, you hit me with over 100 thumbs up. That's always appreciated. And, Dak Prescott going down today. That's all right. We're not getting on to the Cowboys. So anyhow, Browns fans, boom. Colts fans, hang in there. and everybody else, boom. If you were offended by Bill Burr last night, you're probably not watching this video, but if you were, unsubscribe and just like delete your life or something. All right, boom, we're out of here.